Hi everybody, my name is Ron Cantor and you're watching Out of Zion. We're still coming to you on this wonderful winter day right here in the Judean desert. When I think about the Judean desert, I think about the children of Israel coming up out of Egypt into this brand new country that God gave them, even to this day. And there's a passage that we've been focusing on all week that has to do with faith, and it's Deuteronomy chapter 7. Now, today I want to talk to you about healing. I didn't have time, ran out of time in the last episode, but just this one little verse. It's verse 15. The Lord will keep you free from every disease. He will not inflict on you the horrible diseases that you knew in Egypt. Now, I want to talk to you about faith for healing, because when it comes to receiving the blessings and the promises of God, we do play a part. We're not just bystanders or spectators that, well, God, you wrote this and now it's over. No, we're in a war. There's an enemy and he does seek to attack us, but we can overcome. And when it comes to healing, if you find yourself where you have a disease or you're just maybe sick and not something serious, whatever it is. I have a friend right now battling with cancer and he's doing it with victory. I think his last report was that he's cancer free. And one of the reasons that he has seen victory is that when he first got the report from the doctor, I'll be honest, he was a little shaken, but then he found his feet of faith and began to fight. You see, we fight for the promises of God. I didn't know this as a young believer, and I remember I was in Bible school, and I came down with a sinus infection. I never had a sinus infection. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know what to take, and it lasted for about, 5 days, and then it left. Everything cleared up, but I had this horrible, horrible headache. I've never had a migraine, but I think it may have been like a migraine. It hurt so bad, 24 hours a day, and there was nothing I could do. Medicine wouldn't work. And so finally I went to the library and I got a cassette tape, and for you young people, just go Google that. I got a cassette tape of a teaching on spiritual warfare. I listened to about 10 minutes of it, didn't understand any of it. I took it out and threw it across the room in frustration. And then I determined I would just break through. I walked over about 100 meters to what was called the prayer room, and there was a woman in there. Now, there was a conference going on, so we had a lot of visitors. She didn't know me, I didn't know her, but this is what I said to her. I said, you might want to leave because it's about to get violent. And she said to me, no, I think I'll stay. And for the next, I was prepared to be there all day. I was going to overcome. Do you understand? I was determined, and that's where it begins. But you know what? It only took 20, 40 minutes, I can't remember exactly, but I began to pray and shout and yell. I prayed in the Spirit, I prayed in English, but I came against whatever was tormenting me. Now, this next part is a little bit gross, but just hang with me. Suddenly, out of nowhere, I had to spit. I mean, seriously, spit. So I walked out of the room and this big glob of something came out of me and I spit. I came back into the prayer room, and friends, I walked into a wall of the peace and the presence of God, and the headache immediately disappeared. And I learned a very valuable lesson. It's one thing to have the promises of God, but we are co-workers with the promises. We must apply them and we must fight for them, and we must not give up until we see the promise revealed in our physical body. So let's agree in prayer right now. Father, in the name of Yeshua, I speak healing over all my friends right now. Let's fight together the good fight of faith, and let's see the promises of God revealed in our mortal bodies. Make sure you go to GODTV so you never miss an episode, and you can find me at roncantor.com.
Please follow Ron on Twitter and Facebook at Ron S. Cantor to find out more about Ron and his ministry. For more information on GODTV and the Out of Zion programs, or to view these programs again, go to god.tv/Zion.